I am Lakshmi Prasanna, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Welcome to the lecture series of image processing. In this session, we will recall all the definition and terminologies related to this fourth module, which is color image processing. So the concepts what we have discussed in this module 4, that is color image processing or color models. So we have seen different types of color models like RGB color model, HSI color model, CMY color model. And next, coming to the color image processing. So in order to process color image, it can be processed by using pseudo color image processing or full color image processing. So in this pseudo color image processing and full color image processing, we have seen different techniques and how to apply the techniques in order to process color images. And next we have seen color transformations. So converting one color model to other color model, that is RGB to HSI or HSI to RGB, RGB to CMY or CMY to RGB. Like that we have seen different conversions, and we have also solved some example problems based on this color transformations. And next, smoothing and sharpening of color images. Next we have seen color segmentation, and next noise in color images. And we have also discussed like what are different types of noises that will be available: Gaussian noise, impulse noise. Okay, all these noises we have seen. Based on the type of noise, we have discussed what type of filters we have to apply to eliminate that noise. And also we have seen what are different reasons for occurring that type of noise. And next we have seen color image compression. So what is the necessity of going for image compression? Okay, how to compress the image. So we have considered the color image model, which consists of encoder and decoder, and we have seen the internal operation of encoder. It consists of different blocks, and in the decoder also, which is present at the output side, we have seen what are the internal blocks that are present in the decoder and what are their operations. And next we have discussed about wavelets, what is meant by wavelets, how to make use of these wavelets to apply transforms, and also multi-resolution processing. So what is the introduction regarding this wavelet and multi-resolution processing? So under this concept we have seen different subtopics like image pyramids. That means this image pyramids, this subband coding. Image pyramid means the base image is the original image whose size will be n by n. As you represent that in the form of a pyramid, the size of the image reduces. That concepts comes under this image compression. And even this subband coding, we are going to divide the image, original image, into different limited subbands, and then we are going to process. At the output, again all these subbands will be combined, and we are going to frame the original output without any loss of information. And we have discussed about this Hart transform, how to represent that matrix by applying the procedure. And next, multi-resolution expansions. Next we have come across this one dimension and two dimension of wavelet transforms. Next, fast wavelet transform in order to increase the computational capability. And next we have come across this wavelet packets, and image compression models. And here the image can be compressed in two ways. One is lossless compression and lossy compression. Now, based on all these topics, let us see what are the important terms and definitions that are involved in these topics. So, first one is, what is RGB model? It is one of the color model. So, a color model where the colors are represented by combining the colors like red, green and blue. So, in this, RGB represents red, green and blue. And define this CMYK model. CMY is different and CMYK is different. So this CMY is also one of the color model which represents cyan, magenta and yellow. And another color model is CMYK color model, which includes along with this cyan, magenta and yellow, it includes one more color which is black. So the CMYK color model is called the subtractive color model, and it will be used in color printing. So this color model will include different colors like cyan, magenta, yellow and black. And state the components of HSV model. So this HSV model is also one of the color model like this RGB and CMY, CMYK. So this HSV color model includes the characteristics like hue, saturation and value. And next one, describe the HSL model. So what is meant by this HSL model? So H represents hue and S represents saturation and L represents lightness. And explain about this YUV model. So it is also one of the color model. So the color model which is used in video compression and broadcasting. So this type of YUV color model is used in applications like video compression and broadcasting. So in this YUV model, this Y represents luminance, whereas this U and V represents chrominance components. So what is meant by this pseudo color? So generally pseudo colors are also called as false colors. So assigning colors to the grayscale images, that is black and white images, it will not include any color. By seeing the intensity of that gray levels available in the image, we are going to assign colors based on different intensities. So assigning colors to gray level images based on intensity value in order to highlight certain features. And next one is define color mapping. So mapping the grayscale intensity values to colors using a specific color table. That means we will have a color table to which type of gray level intensity, which type of color should be allotted. So based on this specific color table, we are going to map particular intensity of gray level to particular color. Describe intensity slicing. So mapping specific intensity ranges to different colors to emphasize the features. And next one is, what is color balancing? So adjusting the intensities of colors to achieve a desired color balance. So here color balancing means we are going to change the intensity level of some of the regions such that the image, so the colors in the image will look balanced. And next one is define color correction. So adjusting the colors in an image to match a standard or desired appearance is called color correction. So state the purpose of color filtering. That means what is the purpose of performing filtering operation for color images. So applying filters to an image is based on the color components. So the color components based on RGB or YUV or based on CMY, based on the color components, the color filtering will be applied. What is why is white balancing used? So in order to adjust the colors in the image to make the lightning appear neutral, we are going to add this white balancing. And next one is, what is gamma correction? So adjusting the luminance of an image. So here we will have luminance and chrominance. So here gamma correction means luminance will be adjusted. So adjusting the luminance of the image to correct for non-linear display response. And next one is define color space conversion. So changing the image from one color space to another is called color space conversion. That means we can convert RGB to HSV, RGB to CMY, CMY to RGB. Such type of conversions are called color space conversion. It is called color space, color model. So list the steps in histogram equalization. So what is the procedure to perform this histogram equalization? So initially what we will do means we will calculate the histogram. Next we will do the calculation for CDF, which is a cumulative distribution function. For that we are going to do the normalization for that cumulative distribution function. Next we are going to map the pixel values using the normalized CDF. So these are different steps we will apply to perform this histogram equalization. And next one is, what is Gaussian blur? So a smoothing filter, it is one of the smoothing filter that reduces the image noise and details using a Gaussian function. And define median filter. So it is one of the non-linear filter which is used to reduce the noise by replacing each pixel with the median of its neighborhood. So if we consider any 3x3 image, so we will replace each pixel value. If we consider 3x3 image, the center pixel value will be replaced by considering all the neighborhood values in the image. So first we have to write all the pixel values in the ascending order. Then we have to see, as it is a median filter, we have to see which one is the middle pixel value. That pixel value will be replaced as the center pixel value in the image. And explain unsharp masking. So it is one of the technique which is used to enhance the edges by subtracting a blurred version of the image from the original. And next one is, what is Laplacian filter? So this Laplacian filter is used to detect the edges by measuring the second derivative of the image. So it is first going to calculate the second derivative of the image, and then this filter is used to adjust the edges of the image. Next, what is thresholding? Thresholding is the one of the cutoff value segmenting an image by setting the pixels above or below a certain value to different colors. So here this value generally we will call as a threshold value. And define region growing. So here this region growing will be used in the segmentation concept. So during segmentation, we are going to divide that particular image into different regions. Segmentation technique that grows regions by adding the neighboring pixels with similar color values. So if the color values are similar, we are going to add that to that particular region, and hence the region will be growing. So list the uses of clustering in image segmentation. So what is meant by clustering means grouping of pixels based on the color similarity. So we have to first see the color similarity, and then we have to group that particular pixels, which can be called, that group can be called as one cluster. So how to perform this procedure means we can use different algorithms. One such algorithm is K-means clustering algorithm. Next, what is meant by Gaussian noise? So this is the random noise with normal distribution, and it is going to affect the colors present in the color images. Define salt and pepper noise. So we have seen this Gaussian noise, salt and pepper noise when we discussed about different noise models. So here define salt and pepper noise. So the noise that are generated due to this black and white pixels randomly in an image is called as this salt and pepper noise. Next, why does speckle noise occur? So when this type of noise will occur means it occurs as multiplicative noise that commonly affects the images captured by radar and medical imaging. So during the image capturing in the applications like radar and medical imaging, this type of noise will commonly affect the images. Next, coming to the image compression. What is JPEG compression? So the it is one of the lossy compression method for color images, and it is based on discrete cosine transform. And next, state the characteristics of PNG compression. So the lossless compression method, it is one of the lossless compression method for color images and using the deflate algorithm. So we have to apply this algorithm in order to perform this PNG compression. Next, define quantization in the context of image compression. So what is meant by quantization means reducing the number of colors in the images in order to reduce the file size. So what is why is chroma subsampling used? So why this is used means in order to reduce the resolution of color components to compress the image, this chroma subsampling will be used. Next, what are image pyramids? So we are going to represent the image which is having different textures and which is having multi-resolution in the form of a pyramid. So what are that image pyramids means? A multi-scale representation of an image with each level representing the image at different resolutions. So at the base level, the resolution will be high. As it goes to the apex level, the resolution of the image will reduce, and also the size of the image will be reduced. And next one, define subband coding. So subband coding means we will have the original image, and that original image will be divided into different subbands using a bandpass filter. So subband coding means dividing an image into different frequency bands for separating, in order to separate the processing. So what is meant by Haar transform? It is one of the wavelet transform, simplet wavelet transform, which is used for multi-resolution analysis. So what is meant by multi-resolution expansion? So representing an image at various resolutions in order to capture different levels of detail is called multi-resolution expansions. And next one is list the applications of wavelet transforms. So in what type of applications this wavelet transforms can be used? So decomposing an image into wavelets for multi-resolution analysis. And another application is it can be used for image compression, and it can be used for denoising, and also for feature extraction. So in all the to perform all these applications, this wavelet transforms can be used. And what is fast wavelet transform? Normally we know wavelet transform. Fast wavelet transform means the computational speed will be increased if we apply this type of wavelet transform. So an efficient algorithm to compute wavelet transform is fast wavelet transform. Describe the 2D wavelet transform. So what is this 2D wavelet transform means? Applying the wavelet transforms to two-dimensional images is called the 2D wavelet transform. And next one is define wavelet packets. So an extension of wavelet transform that provides more detailed decomposition is called wavelet packets. So what is image compression? Reducing the size of the image without any loss of information. So reducing the size of the image file without significantly degrading its quality or without any loss of information is called image compression. And define this compression ratio. So the ratio of the original image size to the compressed image size is defined as compression ratio. And next one is explain bit rate in context of image compression. That means in case of in the concept of image compression, what is meant by bit rate? So the number of bits used to represent each pixel in the compressed image is called bit rate. And what are compression artifacts? So visual defects introduced by lossy compression are called compression artifacts. What is predictive coding? So compressing the images by predicting pixels based on the neighboring pixels. So considering the neighboring pixels, we have to predict what is the next pixel value is called predictive coding. And next one is define transform coding. So using the mathematical transformations like discrete cosine transform or wavelets to compress the image is called transform coding. List the different types of entropy coding techniques. So different types of entropy coding techniques are there. One is Huffman coding, we have discussed with example, and another one is arithmetic coding. Next is what is run length encoding. So compressing the data by storing the length of runs of identical values is called run length encoding. And next one is define Huffman coding. So it is one of the lossless compression method using variable length codes for different symbols. State the principle of LZW compression. So it is one of the compression technique. So that is the dictionary based lossless compression algorithm, which is used in formats like GIF. So in this type of applications, this LZW compression techniques will be used. What is quantization in lossy compression? So what is meant by quantization means reducing the precision of pixel values to compress an image, which results some loss of detail. So lossy compression means some sort of loss of information will be there, whereas lossless compression means no information will be lost. Output image will be same as the input image after performing compression operation. And next one is explain JPEG compression. So a common lossy compression method which uses discrete cosine transform in order to reduce the image size. And the last one is what are block artifacts. These block artifacts are the visual defects that are caused by block based lossy compression methods like JPEG. So these are some of the definitions and terminologies from module 4, that is color image processing. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.